Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Florida Gators and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, this is a big deal for Auburn. New head coach Alex Golesh, he told me that he is so excited. They've got some crucial pieces in the transfer portal, and he believes this Auburn job is a diamond. He is ready to make it shine bright here this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida's offense who will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Here's a gift ball. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A quick pass to the left. Ripping through the defense. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch. He got some positive yards.
The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. Running the red zone. It's ball. And they're able to get him down.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Off the play fake. Myers on the move. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got it.
Caught, and he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Just feeds the running back.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. running play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security.
Might have a chance. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes it past the marker. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Pop. There he goes. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's a give to Washington. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Kill.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll have two left to work with here in the first half. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a tough field goal try, 55 yards and from the left hash. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. They'll give it to Ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The screen, he can go. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. With the catch, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Inside, it's Pryor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're working that left side. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the hat.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
Here he comes with the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. A little screen to the running back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here to get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Picks up the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. This time he wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play-action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a...
He's going to take a shot. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Brown wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his... And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. 1st down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Quarterback will keep it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Florida! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. Brown will throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room just never developed. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Back to pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Moving past the 25. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the D does it again. Like, I feel like it's a repeat. We could play that over and over today. They've had a great game against the pass, against the run, limiting the big plays, and they do it again. Just watch them. Where they're supposed to be. They're physical. They don't give up a lot of tackles, a lot of yards after the tackle. Just a great performance by this D.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing it.
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Quarterback empties his backfield. Brown will throw it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Finds a tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the 1st down, and we want to get it now.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Picked off to stop the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your...
He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Here's Jaden one more time. Nice move to keep running. Fights off a defender. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports who's motivated for these games. So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.